In this video, Dr. Jordan Peterson explains how you can find meaning in life.
And I think that people know this, because when I talk to my audiences about exactly this, about who they admire, for example, it's like, well, you don't admire people who lie and cheat and deceive. You don't teach your children to do that. You admire people who keep their word, who are honest and reliable, and you want them around, especially in times of trouble. And you want people who are capable of being responsible for themselves and to take care of themselves properly, as if they matter, as a moral duty. And then you also want people who have extended themselves past that so that they can take care of their family and regard that as a noble and appropriate enterprise, and who are reliable for their children and for their husbands and wives. And then you want people who are capable of extending themselves even beyond that and taking care of the community. And when I talk about that, and that's meaning, it's where you find the meaning in your life if you're looking for it. It's not in happiness, and it's not an impulsive pleasure. None of that works for any length of time. And it tends to kick back hard. And it's certainly not something that's going to get you through rough times. It's the ability to pick up a heavy load of responsibility and to move forward with it. And what's so interesting is that every time I talk about this with my audiences, they're reduced to complete silence. And I think there's something, and that's, I've noticed that in 150 different cities now. And it's something you really have to take seriously when you see it happening over and over. And I do believe that a huge part of the reason that people are coming to watch my lectures and to buy my book, but the lectures have more impact on me because I get to see the audience and then to talk to people afterwards, and they tell me the same thing. Many people who come up to me in the meet and greets, because people can come and talk to me after the lecture. There's special tickets arranged for that. That's handled by a particular company. And they tell me, they've been trying to develop a vision for their life and to act more responsibly and to speak more truthfully and to take more responsibility. Maybe I already said that. And that the changes in their lives have been overwhelming as a consequence. Merely trying to just speak the truth or not lie has had a huge effect on many of the people that I've talked to. And it's not a simple thing to do, and it's a risky thing, because the consequences of speaking the truth in the short term, especially if you're not very practiced at it, can be quite devastating, which is, of course, why people don't do it. But the medium to long-term consequences are extremely beneficial, and it's what sets the world straight. And so, what question are you asked way too seldom?